everyone, it's Cindy A. Lewis here, and I was inspired to go ahead and do my happy planner pages for this week after last night's live video. So I took this paper pad called Autumn Dream and I looked through it to find the papers that I wanted to use. I'm using scrapbook paper for this layout, and you can certainly do that with any of your layouts as well. So I found this beautiful tree here with the definition of autumn, and I'm actually going to cut it and use pieces of it for my squares. And then I'm also going to make a large center pocket, actually a double pocket. So I'm going to cut it about 5 inches, what I'm showing you here, and then I'm going to cut it the length of the page. So the length of this page is a large happy planner is the 8.5 by 11 size on each page. So it is 11 inches long, and that's how long my pocket will need to be as well. The spaces for each day are about 3 inches by 2 inches. And that's what I'm showing you here, which we can't see the ruler. But it is 3 by 2 inches. So I can cut my pieces there. Now, I've cut my pieces and I've used papers out of this paper pad. I've also cut out some extra pieces that are for the weekend, and then I've cut some extra, so I don't know what I'm going to use exactly yet until I get creating. And then I cut a piece off of that border sheet for my side there. So now I have all my pieces. I'm going to make a diagonal pocket, and then I'm going to make another pocket, so it'll be a double pocket in the center of my pages with these papers. So it'll be real pretty, and I'm giving you an example of what it will look like. So next I'm going to set my pages, and how I do that is I use washi tape, and I line my pages up in the middle on a cutting mat, and then I put washi tape down the middle, and then I put it on each side. So I put 3 actual strips of washi, and it holds my pages down, plus it gives the holes that will punch reinforcement. So I show you here that I'm doing that 3 times. So you would just want to pick washi tape that goes with your theme, and it'll make it look real pretty, and it will reinforce the center. So next I've picked out some other washi that I'm going to use for my design and my layout, but I want to cover up some of this purple and those purple words. So you can use what I'm showing you here. This is white tape. You can use white washi tape. You can use white duct tape. You can use white electrical tape. You can even use some labels, which I'll show you here in a moment, and you can just cover it. Now you want to make sure that if you're actually going to do that, you're covering the color that you want to cover up. So these labels are 8.5 by 11, and you can cut them into strips. It'll go a really, really long way to cover up those strips of purple. So what I did was I cut the strips, which I'll show you here, and then I put them on the page to cover up that purple, because I really don't want purple in my autumn theme for this particular layout. Okay, now I'm showing you that I've covered those purple lines, and I'm going to take some washi and put it down the edges of my calendar squares, and I'm going to do that before I lay my side piece there for the left side of the page, my little column there for to-dos. So I'm going to go ahead and put this washi down, and then I'm going to start laying out my papers how I want to accent the page. So I have this one that is the size of 2 squares for a weekend, and then I have single pages. I'm just showing you how I'm going to lay it out on my page with the different colors that I'd chosen, alternating them from the different designs of the paper. So I just lay them out, and then I will adhere them down with some tape that I have. So I'm going to do that, and sometimes you have to work with it and just figure out exactly how you want it to look and what you prefer. So I just had an extra one, so put it right there. Now I'm just going to tape those down with Mylene's tape, and you'll see here just little tape. You can use glue, you can use whatever you like. Okay, so I just have to put the dates at the top of my page and then put together my pocket. And the way that I put the pocket together is with double stick tape, and I'm just showing you here how it's going to look. So it is actually a double pocket, and I'm using double stick tape to put the pocket together. So the diagonal will go on first, and I'm just showing you that I put the double stick tape on there. And then I also use double stick tape for the little front pocket next. And so you can see here that I'm trimming that, and I'm going to put it together for you so that you can see. It's not really easy to put together holding it, but you'll see that it comes together really nicely when you get it put together. So here I'm showing you we're lining it up, and of course you're not doing it on camera, so you could do it on your table, and it would be really easy for you to do it that way, and then just put it together. Really love double stick tape for pockets in your planner or in a junk journal, and it's really fun. So next I'm just going to glue the front pocket on, and then we'll be finished. Okay, so now I'm going to stick down the second pocket on top of my diagonal, and I just used double stick tape again for that. And you can decorate any kind of pocket that you want. I like this autumn saying that was in my paper pad, so I'm just going to stick that on, but I could even make it a triple pocket if I had wanted to. Now I'm going to stick that on, and I thought I would use some of the green washi just to bring it all together, because I used the green washi on the sides of my pages. Now you don't have to do that, but I kind of thought it would look pretty and finished, and so anyway, that's what I did. I used the washi to outline the little autumn saying on my pocket, and then I put a little washi you'll see at the top when I show you the finished product. So here we are. I'm getting ready to put it in my planner. So I cut all the washi off of my my cutting mat so that I can trim it up and get it ready for my planner to punch holes in my pages. So this is how I take it off. And then what I do is I fold my pages together in half so that I can see where I need to trim my pages to cut them in half to go into my planner. So that's how I do that. I lay it out, and I use a ruler, and I use the blade, and I hold the ruler down really tightly because you don't want it to move, and you want to double check it since you use 3 strips of washi to make sure that you cut it just right. Then the next thing you do is punch holes in your paper to put into your planner. Now this is for the Happy Planner, but you could do this on any of your planners. Use this design. So anyway, the layout's done. It looks all pretty. So the only thing left that I have to do is add some stickers and some decoration. And I have these pretty stickers for fall that I had in my stash. And so I'm just going to do that and show you here that I finished, and I made it really, really pretty. Now I'm inspired to plan this week and get it all done. And so you could use this any week, anytime, any kind of thing. You can use any of this you'd like in your planners. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. It was really fun to put it together with you. And until next time, have a good night and happy planning.